Yesterday, I really wish I had taken a screenshot of this because the actual Rotten Tomatoes meter for critics on this show hit 46%. Now, it rose back up because somebody saw that and was like, well, I got to give it a good rating. A good enough rating that it actually jumped it from 46 to 50. We can't have it get that low. You know what I find funny about the whole narrative on this show that a lot of these defenders are pushing on it is that they say, oh, it's being review bombed. But, you know, when you say that, and if someone actually goes and watches this and sees how bad it is, they're going to see that you're full of it. This show is absolutely, everybody agrees that it's awful. So I think the review bombing narrative really, in this case, failed. It always fails because, you know, people go watch the show and they'll see for themselves just how bad it is. I find that hilarious. But yeah, this actually hit 46% yesterday. I wish I'd taken a picture of it. It's at 50 now. It's getting lower. It's going to go below 40 at this point, or 50 at this point. They'll try to prop it up, but it's just, this show, this show has really got everyone angry because it's awful. You've got Scooby Doo fans who might be as passionate as the Masters of the Universe fans, because when that show came out, there were a lot of people mad at Kevin Smith and what that show did. This show, it's like at a whole nother level. It's impressive how pissed Scooby-Doo fans are. They are mad. Real mad. I don't blame them. They've pretty much taken this show. They took all the Scooby-Doo characters, wiped their ass with them, and then made a show about it. That's basically what Velma is. Now, yesterday, I reported that Velma is the worst-rated show in IMDb history, and it turns out that's not entirely correct. It's the third worst-rated show, as Paul Tassi from Forbes points out. Here's the actual list. What a winning list this is. I've never heard of these two shows. I have no idea what these two shows are, but there's Velma at number 3. Still pretty damn bad if you're the third worst ranked show in history. I mean, that's an accomplishment, really, in its own right, that you're that bad, that you're down there with Santa Inc. Now, some people were pointing out Santa Inc. That's at number 5. And then number 4 is A Little Late with Lily Singh. Remember that show? Remember that show? That show's down there, too. A lot of just junk on this. The View is down there. That's funny. Here comes Honey Boo Boo, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's funny. So, yeah, a lot of just trash down there. And Velma's joined that list. Congratulations, Mindy Kaling and your crew, for making one of the worst television series of all time. The third, in fact, the third worst-rated TV show in IMDb history. Quite an accomplishment. You have turned the largest piece of shit into something special. Now, what's funny is there's an actual interview. I listened to this. This is from TV Insider. Whole 7-minute interview with her, Mindy Kaling, who looks like she's lost some weight. Good for her. Good for her. She's looking rather thin there. Good for her. She looks pretty good there, I think. And this dude, he's the actual showrunner. He's the boss. And I like how Mindy Kaling is Velma. Velma is Mindy Kaling, really. So what's funny in this whole 7 minutes, and what I found funny, first off, Mindy says, oh, you know, Velma's identity has little to do with the show. That's bullshit. Identity politics is this entire show. This show runs on woke identity politics. Every other joke is, ha ha ha, stupid white person. Like every joke. And This dude, what I thought was really funny, this dude, the showrunner, he's talking about how he's coming at this show with a love of the characters, and he loves Scooby Doo. What a dream come true to finally work on Scooby Doo. You finally get your dream come true job, and you treat them like shit. You literally, like I said earlier, wipe your ass with the characters and then make a show about it. And we're talking nasty business, too. It wasn't just like a light drop. No, they flushed that shit in a bad Taco Bell excrement and made a show about it. Like, that's what this show is. And this guy's talking about how he loves the characters. Get the hell out of here. You use them as a vehicle because you're ashamed of who you are. And then Mindy Kaling, I had no idea she was this racist. She does not like people based on the color of their skin, if you look at the jokes in this show. It's such an awful show. But yet you continue to see articles like this. This is Forbes, but with a different writer who's trying to defend the show. Why everyone hates Velma. It admits that there's people from both sides of the aisle that hate this show. But says, people don't like it because it's progressive, woke content. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like it. Absolutely. But it's also just not funny. It's awful. Everyone is in agreement on that. But the only ones that are allowed to criticize it, apparently, are the liberals. If you're someone that doesn't like SJW content, then you're just grifting. You're just grifting if you're talking about it. But anybody else criticizes it's valid. No, this show is dog shit, just like every other woke show. There's never been a woke show that's entertaining. It's not allowed to be entertaining because it's got to put the message first. There are, however, some funny posts on here. Reminder that the only reason that series is called Velma is because it was an original standalone series that was forced to be put under an IP to be marketable. That's 100% true. They have to use Scooby Doo to get people to watch it, which is basically the message for a lot of woke content. The fact that Velma goes from weird phobic jokes in the same episode mocking how comedy shifted from Me Too to Woe Guys, diversity win, has officially made this the first show ever without a demographic to appeal to. That's true. It's going to be a very long time until America can compete with anime when this is the current standard. Yeah, that's true too. Yes, they are better. They are better. Taking this scene from Family Guy, you guys always act like you're better than me, and it shows all the different Velmas that are better than this Velma. True. This person's mad. It's so funny. These people will defend a bad show. This person's talking about how, people that don't like SJW content are trashing the show. Absolutely. This show deserves to be trashed. But what's funny is these people will knowingly admits in the post that this show is not good. Admits in this post that Velma is an awful show, but defends it anyway. That's what's funny. I find that funny. Look at this one. Bro, no way the new Velma show has an interracial lesbian couple who are both cops and shoot an unarmed team in the first episode for laughs. LMAO, who is this for? That's a good question, isn't it? Who is this for? So, Velma still rightfully getting a lot of backlash, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I really don't. I think this show is a disaster, and it's going to be hilarious if it actually gets that season 2. Oh, my God, I'm going to laugh and laugh and laugh if it gets a season 2, because what an incredible waste of money. And I thought Warner was broke, but they have money to waste on this bullshit? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.